My name's Ross Parker. I'm completing the week 8 coding assignment for Promino. This week, what we're to do is to create a menu app, as seen in the video, using at least one array, two classes. Your menu should also have the options to create, view, and delete elements. With that said, we'll go ahead and get into it. All right, so what we're doing here is to create names and positions of players. We're doing a menu app, it's just sports teams. So we're going to use the class player to create the names and position of the players. And here what we're going to do is describe them, assigning a player to a position, um, and come down to the class team. Here we're creating a blank array to hold the players on the team. Next, we are adding player. We're going to be adding players using the dot push method. Describe. So here what we're doing is print out players with this dot team and how many are on the team dot length. So this will list your players and describe what positions they play. So the class in the menu, we're initializing the teams with this dot teams with an open array to add multiple teams. So we'll be able to add as many teams as we'd like. We are creating a menu options with a switch statement here. And what this is create team, view team, delete team, display teams. And we'll go over that once I read this here. And then creating menu options. This is exit, create new team, view team, delete team, display all teams. And then we have the show menu options, create player, delete player. Display teams by interacting through our class menu. Create team, an array that keeps the teams and pushes to the array. View team, see the details of a team. You can just enter the index of the team. You can see the players on the team, what positions they play. And then here we're validating the user input. This dot selected team equal this dot team index. And then here we are building a list of all the players on the teams. So this is basically going to create the player. And this one here will delete the player. Here we're going to be using the dot splice to delete a team after it's created. Create player. This is the push method that we will be using to create a player. And then the delete player, we'll be using the splice method again. So we'll go ahead and jump in to see if everything works as it should. So here, let's view all teams. View all teams. We don't have any teams. So let's go ahead and create a team. We'll hit 1 to create team. We'll do Bengals. Let's go ahead and create a new team. We'll do Chiefs. And we'll create one more team and we will do the Steelers. So then we can come down to option 4 to display all teams. 0 is the Chiefs or the Bengals, 1 is Chiefs, 2 is Steelers. So we'll go to OK. So let's go to view team. So we'll click view team and then Bengals was index 0. So we'll just go ahead and do 0. And here we have the option to delete player and create player. So let's go ahead and create one and we'll just do Ross Parker. And I will be the quarterback. So then we can go to 2 to, well, let's actually go to, yeah, let's go to 2. We'll go to view team. And then we can see that I have indexed here as Ross Parker. Let's go ahead and create another player. Chad Roy, and then he can be the running back, and then we will go back to view team and back to 0. And you see here we have Ross Parker and Chad Roy. So let's just go ahead and delete a player, make sure that function works, and we will do index number 1. That should delete Chad. Let's go back to view team, back to 0, and that did work. I'm the only one left there. So let's go to display all teams again. Bengals, Chiefs, Steelers. Let's try to delete one of these teams. Let's do 3, and we will delete the Chiefs. Now we'll view all teams, and it should be Bengals and Steelers. And that works as it should as well. So we've used the array. We have our classes. We've covered everything that was in our menu here. So that's going to be it for this week's coding challenge. Thanks.